Welcome back to the culture. All right, and, listen, I'm so overwhelmed by the guests that have been coming on thus far. We have a next guest, and I actually had a chance to hear a bit of his testimony, and it's going to bless you when you hear it. I need you guys to actually give a round of applause for Elijah Clay. Chance to hear a little bit about your testimony, and if you don't mind telling the viewers basically just a little about you first, and then your testimony.
My story, just me praying for God for a purpose in life. So it all started when I was about, I would say, 18, after high school. I wanted to go to school, I wanted to play sports, also worship and praise God, and also have a purpose for God. So I started praying, for maturity, young age. I started asking God questions. I started to really build a relationship with God as well.
Right.
And by me just, praying every day, God, I always felt like He was listening, but I didn't get an answer. And I struggled, I'm also human at the same time. So by me just being young and stuff, I faced a lot of challenges. And so I was 18, I started asking myself, what should I do in my life? What's my goal? What's my purpose? What do I want to do for God? And I started going to Bashir, who became my first mentor first, and
I forgot.
and I went to him a few times and asked him a bunch of questions, and I still couldn't get answers. And it didn't hit me until my dad started to get sick. And that's when it really started to hit me in more of life. So, I was in the house just hurt, angry. I was very selfish at times. And next thing you know, I'll always see a sign, like at the bus or the train. It would say, God first. And I would always hear people at church say, seek God's face, and He will give you the desires of your heart. And I didn't fully understand what that meant at first until I kept saying it. And that's when I realized if I just put God first, then He will give me the desires of my heart, of what I really want in life. So the first thing I did was I prayed for God for a purpose. And I asked God, what does He want me to do in this life that He asked for me? And I remember I went to my advisor in college. I go to LBC, Lancaster Bible College. And he gave me this book called Purpose Driven Life by Rick Warren. And first time I read that book, I committed to a 40 days journey for God. And basically this journey I was on, it talks about, a relationship with God. It talks about God's plan, how to make God smile, everything. And as I'm reading this book, my dad's also sick. At the time I wasn't working either. So I had to really, talk to God more about my life and how things would work. So as my father was getting sick, I started to really, struggle with helping him and, working wise. And next thing you know, I remember I had a vision. In this vision, I seen myself holding my father in my arms as he passed away.
Wow.
But before that happened, I got a call the same day. A job called me, and they hired me.
Wow.
And it's crazy because when I woke up and my mom woke me up and said my dad wasn't breathing anymore, I went to him and I tried everything. I tried to do everything, CPR, you name it, I tried it. And only thing I can do is just go to God. I cried so much for God to come and save my father, because my dad meant a lot to me, and that's why, I am who I am today, because of him. So I started to realize what God had for me. So once he passed away, God told me that I would be the man of the house. And he told me that I would go through things in life, and I would face my first experience. And so as time went by, my testimony, by me being racial profile, it wasn't just me just looking at the world, at what happened. It was basically God getting my attention. It was for God to, give me the, basically he wanted me to have faith in him. He wanted me to put him first.
Right.
And trust him everywhere I go. And the more I trusted God, I knew that God was always going to be there for me. And so I was just humble, and I was patient. And so it was one night I was actually with somebody that still went back in the day, and I was actually on my way home and stuff. But before I went home, I went to Wawa in Wells Fargo.
Right.
And I happened to hear a car crash in the middle of the night. It was about one something in the morning. And this car crash, it literally was loud. And I'm like, what just happened? Like, where did this come from? And so I started running, on the road to see where it was at. I just couldn't find it. And I went to like 2 or 3 roads.
Right.
And next thing you know, the cop pulled me over. He asked me where I was going. I said I was going to the car scene. And he asked me so many questions. And it's crazy because, I had my locks out, I had all black on, but I literally was going to the car, to save somebody's life, help somebody. And he just looked at me and I was the suspect. And it was crazy because I asked all these questions and I was very humble about
The time that we live in, not everybody's bad. And what I mean by that, not every cop is bad, because I hear a lot of people say I don't like cops, but not every cop is bad.
Right.
But it's unfortunate that we live in a time where people just evil, and they just do evil things or corrupt things. But I'm glad that you were able to come out of it. Really quickly, how did you actually overcome what you just went through? Like really quickly.
I just prayed to God about it. I went to God about it. I asked him, what should I do about the situation? Because I knew that I was innocent. I knew that this wasn't for me. And the only thing God literally said was, have people around me praying and supporting me.
Right.
That's all he wanted from me. And that's all I did. And the more I did that, God started sending people in my life to help me and stuff. So I actually had a free lawyer.
Okay.
I had
Not free.
not,
Not free. Why not all?
I actually worked with people back in the day when I was in high school.
Right.
Black Lives Matters. I worked with them, and basically the whole city was behind my back. I had
That's good.
people in church helping me and everything. And all this got me to do was just have people around me praying, supporting me.
So let me ask you a question. So I know that you're a motivational speaker, and basically you go around. I saw you in the article not too long ago. So to actually tell your testimony at other places, how can someone actually, if they wanted you to come to their church and talk to their young people, because you needed a mentor, but you're a mentor. You needed a mentor,
Right.
but now you're going to be a mentor to other young people because of your story. So how would, if they wanted to get in touch with you, how would they do that to, hear your testimony? You can let that camera right there.
Well, if they want to get in touch with me, I have Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. My email is clayelijah62@gmail.com. My Instagram is humblewarrior_Eli. My Facebook is Elijah Clay. I also have a YouTube video, documentary called The Black Man's Mindset. And this is based off of my father lifestyle and my testimony I have. And basically this testimony is just not only for my age,
Right.
but all ages.
Okay.
And my focus is just to reach out to every soul that I can reach out to about this testimony. I mean, I want people to understand that we're living in the last days, that people out here are lost.
Right.
And we see that. But that's why God had chosen ones. That's why God had people around us. You know, He want us to, you know, be focused on Him because He had a plan for us. He want us to be focused. And we can't be distracted. So, no.
Thank you, man. Come on.